I wish you guys could have seen my face when I opened this thing up today and beheld the extreme beauty of it. This is the new Marc Jacobs Style Icon number 20. It says it's called 240 About Last Night. I should have filmed my face when I opened this thing. First of all, look at the sleek gorgeousness of this. I love it. So modern, so upscale, and so sleek. So this palette, I'd seen pictures of it online. Of course, I didn't really think I was going to get it because the pictures do not do it justice. I was talking about it with a makeup friend of mine, and she said, isn't it just another nude palette full of nudes? And I said, I don't know. I'll just have to wait and see when it comes in. Well, it's not. It is so not a nude palette, and I thought it was going to be, and it so is not. Oh, look at all the different colors. So these ones down here read very similar to each other on camera and in photographs. They really are completely different. Look at these colors. I'm going to swatch these for you, and I will show you what I have on today. We're not nudes. This is not a nude palette. In fact, it leans pretty heavily towards the purple side. So I'll swatch these and I will show you what I'm talking about. But first, let me show you what I put on today. This thing is $99. It is not cheap. Marc Jacobs is never cheap. So, how you open it is kind of unusual too. So, this is what it looks like. It has this big tabby thing right here. So you have to push down on the tab and pull up on the top at the same time. It's kind of like an old-fashioned compact. These all have different names, but they are all like numbers. So the name of the palette is About Last Night. So they call them like About Last Night 1, About Last Night 2, About Last Night 3. Does come with a look card teaching you how to do all these different looks that they have. And I thought this was really funny. There's this one picture on here, and I mean, they're just trying to give you illustrations of how to do it, but this one is just crazy. Yeah, I want my eyes to look like that, just black all the way around. The way they number them is down. So they start from up here and they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. These guys blend themselves. They really do. Marc Jacobs eyeshadows, I don't have any of them, and I'm starting to think I need to get them. So what I did today was I took some of this color down here. This is a very dark gray. Grabbed that inner corner and outer corner. I did this color in the crease. This color looks really orange, but it is not. It is a really nice brown, and I was shocked by that. That's a matte color. Then I put this on my lid. A little goes a long way with this one. Then I used this color as my highlight. It has just the tiniest shimmer to it. Then bottom, I lined here and here in that same dark gray matte. And in the middle, I put just a touch of that really chartreuse gold right there. These things blend themselves. The mattes are not chalky and dry. The shimmers, there's not really any glitters. The shimmers and the satins are not streaky and they're not chunky. Start up here with number 1. This is just sort of an ivory matte. And then this luxurious, oh, it feels like velvet. Oh my gosh. This one is number 3, a golden brown, really a coppery orange, purple. Lots of purples on this palette. This is a matte purple. You have this color, which I thought was going to be very orange. It's great. It's a great transition color or crease color. Rose gold. Then this dark brown has glitter in it. Really fine micro gold glitter. Oh, pretty. Look at that. So soft. I mean, that one could have gone toward the thin, streaky, not pigmented side because of the color on it. No, it didn't at all. And here's the super dark gray that I was using today. Here's a beige. Okay, I'm going to show you some of these. Look, that creamy ivory, that could have just been a thin, chalky, dry shadow. It's not at all. Okay, this white right here will blow your mind because it's blue. It's almost a lavender frost. Next one down is a metallic purple, right there. We have a jet black matte Then we have a baby pink matte right there, a bronze metallic, a gray purple matte right there, a black with silver micro glitter. Oh yes, oh it's so pretty, look at that. This highlight up here is what I used today. This is sort of a pale pink highlight. Just a little a bit of a sheen. Love this baby pink. There's a baby pink on here with fine micro pink glitter. I hope you can catch the glitter on that. It is really neat. It's like a silver or clear glitter. We've got a purple satin. Just keeps on coming, doesn't it? There's just so many colors on this thing. And then finally a pretty burgundy matte. That one. Look at that. These are all the crazy colors in this palette. See, it's not nude. There's nothing, it's not an everyday blah nude palette that you have 10,000 of. There's a million different color combinations in this, and I would say it really leans toward the purples. So I think there's just a lot of ways you can go. Look at all the purples and the smokiness, and you can do light, and you can do pink, and then it's got this crazy chartreuse that I have on today. I like this palette a lot, and this packaging is just lush. Unusual palette, Marc Jacobs high quality. I like it a lot. Picked up this Tarte item today at Ulta. This is the Tarteist Double Take eyeliner. So this has two different ends. It's black and it is jet black. That's why I like it so much. I have been looking at this one for a while, and I thought, well, I don't need any more black liquid liners. And I keep trying this on every time I go in the store, and it is just so densely black, and I think I'm just crazy about it now. This is going to be my #1 liner. It has a pencil on one end and a felt tip sort of on the other. So let me show you. This is probably the deepest, densest black eyeliner I've ever tried. So you've got sort of your hard, not real super flexible pointed end right here, and I will show you how densely black this thing is. So we're not bleeding. It has that ink sort of consistency. We're not bleeding into my fine lines on that. Not bleeding really, and very thick. So this is a one coat and done type of liner. What I did with this today was I lined right along my lash line with it, and then I went back with this pencil. And this pencil, I am not into pencil eyeliners anymore for my upper line because they just don't they get smudgy, they transfer. But this one is so different. So super dense black, very tiny pencil here. This is very soft, very creamy, but very black. So what I did was I lined and then I went over it with this pencil. Look at how dense that pencil is. So this is my new favorite. This super blackness is just what sold me on this. Kind of wish they'd make this in a couple other colors. I'd probably get those too, but can't wait until the new Urban Decay All Matte Naked Eyeshadow Palette comes out. Recently have rediscovered how much I love the Naked Basics. I've been using this a lot lately for my good old everyday eye. Waiting for my shipment from Chanel, the Chanel fall products, and I'm also waiting for another shipment from Nordstrom with some Butterland and eye glosses, kind of sort of a liquid, really interesting. So I'll see you then.